So we were all thinking it, right? Going into One Piece, the live-action adaptation, we were all worried. We'd been burned before. And perhaps it was because I was somewhat unfamiliar with One Piece, the anime, especially compared to something like Cowboy Bebop, which I've done videos on here about before. So I wanted to talk about One Piece, the live-action adaptation, specifically about its counterintuitive idea of freedom, a freedom that is based in reliance on others. From the very beginning, Luffy wants to be a pirate. Not because pirates are good or bad or anything like that, but because they're free to pursue their dreams. And I think the show does a great job of slowly introducing each of our characters and providing this similar framing, interrogating each of the characters' dreams and if they are or not free. Despite meeting Luffy when he's tied up, Zoro is technically free. He doesn't owe anyone anything. He can do whatever he wants with his life. But it's only through being with Luffy, being with the crew, that he comes to understand that he is really unable to pursue his dream, pursue becoming the greatest swordsman, because his dream inherently relies on other people to make him better. And we come to learn that he's been using this dream to become the greatest swordsman as a crutch, still traumatized from the loss of his friend growing up, unable to let people in, believing that they would tie him down, that they would inherently take away his freedom, only to be proven wrong, to be proven that the support the crew provides him allows him to achieve his dreams, allows him to pursue that freedom. And this is reflected in a character like Nami. She believes she'll be free when she pays off her debt with Arlong, when she owes nothing to no one. And again, the character's proven wrong. Instead, her freedom, her ability to chase her dreams, is solely reliant on her ability to accept help from others, specifically those she's hurt or let down in her misguided attempt to help them. And then you have a character like Sanji and his goodwill hunting interpretation of what it means to be free, where he uses others as a crutch, as a reason to deny himself his radical freedom that he has. And it takes a supportive friend to kick him out, to support him, to tell him he's destined for more, to give him the confidence to leave the nest. And then you have a character like Usopp, whose sole dream is to just become a pirate, to have adventures, to overcome his fears and shortcomings. No one on the crew tries to change Usopp. No one tells him to stop fabricating lies and exaggerating his achievements and all of that. Instead, they just play along, supporting him, understanding him, and accepting him, allowing him to achieve, allowing him to live out stories that previously would have sounded like lies. And then you have a character like Luffy, someone who serves as this kind of guiding principle for all the other characters. He doesn't necessarily develop, at least in the main storyline. Instead, his worldview, his will is imposed on other characters, helping show the way to true freedom. And we get hints about how he developed this mindset, this framing from his childhood in flashbacks. He always desired to be a pirate, but he wasn't always ready. Not solely because he was too young or too naive or anything like that, but because his idea of freedom was an individualistic one, was a selfish one. He hadn't yet come to the realization that it's through sacrifice, through supporting others, that we can achieve our dreams. That freedom isn't necessarily having the ability to do what you want. The show argues that true freedom is having the power to pursue your dreams. And then that power is reliant on other people, leading to this counterintuitive conclusion that we need others to achieve ultimate freedom. The idea of freedom and independence is well-trodden ground, especially as it comes to pirate media. But I thoroughly enjoyed its ability to go beyond just the idea of freedom and independence being individualistic. And while I can't speak to how it holds up compared to the anime, I thoroughly enjoyed the world it threw us into and the characters we brought along the way. But that's just me, so what do you think? Thanks again for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and do all that stuff. Like I said previously, I haven't seen the anime. It's a lot, but if you have and I'm entirely off base or it changed your viewing opinion on the show, let me know down below. And as always, thanks again for watching. Peace.